welcome. Welcome to, I would say the very first Live2D stream, but that would not be true. The very first Live2D stream with our dear friend, Awizoro. Yay, yippee! Take a look. See, his model is all done. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta put the glasses on. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me delete this really quick. I forgot. I made a mistake in the model earlier, and I had to fix it. There they are. Whoa! Look at that. Look at him. He's so cool. But yes. So today we are going to be working on the first steps to getting this model rigged. It's gonna be quite the event. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get it done. Normally, it takes me like a couple months at least to get models rigged. So we'll see how this goes. But I'm gonna turn his goggles off just for a second. But yes, I will be showing off all my secret techniques. Though they're probably they're probably like. Yeah, to somebody who's more proficient, is that the word? In Live2D, and hello, welcome, people coming in. Yeah, for somebody who has more experience, I suppose is the best way to describe it with Live2D. My way of rigging models might seem kind of basic, but you know, it's just how I do it. If my methods speak to you and help anybody who's trying to learn Live2D do it better, then that's just great. And that makes me very happy to hear. I actually I kind of confused myself because this week I had I had the day off on Saturday, so yesterday I was kind of freaking out. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to get all my stuff set up for my stream, and then I was like, oh wait, it's Sunday. I'm not gonna be streaming. But it's okay because I have it all ready now. So as you can see, I already went ahead and I put together all the meshes for him. Just because honestly, the like starting off and getting all the meshes put together, that part is so tedious to me. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it really quick so we can just get right into the actual like rigging. And plus also I like I said at the beginning, I may or may not have made a couple of mistakes with the model, so it was nice to get that straightened out, not on stream. So for today, I'm gonna start off with just rigging the head. So I'll make his head go left, right, up and down, BA start. And then I'll also, I'll try to configure his headset and his hair and his ears and his face. So, keyword try. I might, depending on how long it's gonna take me, I might just end up only doing, like, his head and his face and save the hair and everything for a later day. It just depends. It depends on how quickly I can get it sorted. But before I do that, something I totally forgot is I gotta make all my my folders. I personally, not everybody does it this way, but what I like to do is I like to put all of my folders, or all my folders. I like to put all the parameters. So like head, eyes, face, stuff like that. I like to put them all into folders just so that, it keeps things nice and nice and organized. So all the eyes go in there. Make that orange. Eyes. I'm sorry, you're gonna hear lots of typing. Alright, and then face. Boom. Make it yellow. Yellow. I know I could put the like eyebrows in with the eyes, but I choose not to. Even though it's kind of an oxymoron, because I have the eyebrow, like the like eyebrows themselves in the eye folder. Oh well, just don't think about it too much. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember back in the day when I was just trying out, and I was using the free version, and I was like, oh man, my free trial is almost up, and Papa B was like, aren't you trying to make this your job? Why don't you buy like the full version? I was like, that's true. Body. Boop, 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 boop. I did not put it into the... Oh, wait, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm just dumb. Okay, and then... Ah! I keep on doing it wrong. Hair. And this is no way going to be enough parameters. This is only the beginning. Oh, it's already in. Okay. Yeah, hair. Wait, is it in or is it not in? Goodness gracious. Only not even 10 minutes in and I'm already screwing stuff up. All right, and then one more layer, even though there's no params for it yet, but it will be for clothes. I don't know. Yeah, I guess there probably will be some like clothes moving, because I'm sure his shirt will move and his collar will move. So yeah. But we're gonna start off with the head. So, so before I actually start doing it, I know I'm taking so long. I wanted to just show. So this is the reason why in the very beginning I separated the color for the head and the line for the head. So you see they're two different parameters, or not parameters. They're two different like items over here. So what I do is I just I make them have the same mesh and then glue them together so that, see it, oh, it looks so scary. But yeah, so you see it stays together. It's one piece. And then this bright green circle, you might notice it's completely gone, even though it is turned on over here. So let me show you the purpose of the green circle. Let me turn it back on to 100%. Oh no, I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I forgot I had hotkeys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my bad, go bed nay. I forgot I had my hotkeys turned on. Anyways, so it looks kind of silly, but so the purpose of the green is so that right now the line art for the head is the clipping ID for it is the circle. So and then I have it set to invert mask. So if I didn't have it set to invert mask, you see now it's gone. You can kind of see. I'm sorry, the mesh is like so much. But so turn it on invert mask. So what that's gonna do is when I turn it to 0, I'm not gonna make my same mistake. When I turn it to 0 and then when the line art goes over, come on, do what I want you to do. When it goes over it, see, it disappears. So when I make the head move, you can kind of see it with my model. So like when I move my head to the side, you can see like the line art from my face is gone. So that's what it's gonna do. It's just a little like extra detail. You don't have to do it. Like, it's not like completely necessary. But it is, you know, it's just a nice little detail. All right, so I'm gonna do oh wait, that's the wrong one. 6 by 6, and then 8 by 8. I should probably turn off my hotkeys while I'm while I'm doing all this. Goodbye hotkeys. See you later. Okay. All right. And then the next thing I'm gonna have to do is he's gonna be bald and faceless. He's gonna be Slender Man. Oh. It's the Slender Man, and he's cooking hot dogs on the stove. Also turning this off too. All right, so it's just the bare head, just the head right now. Yeah, exactly. The little details are what make the project shine. If I can remember how I do it, it's been so long. Ugh. So yeah, I had a quite the weekend, let me tell you. If you remember, I was going to a convention on Saturday. It was a new convention, so you know I was looking forward to, because I've never been to a like the first ever con for something. I don't know how to like say it right. You know what I mean. It's my first time going to a convention that was the first. Oh, I should turn out the chin shading too. Well, we'll deal with it later. Yeah, it wasn't too far away from me, thankfully. But I went. First of all, the morning was a little bit rough for me, so I ended up not being able to wear the cosplay that I was planning to do. I was planning to cosplay the Vocaloid Ia, but I may or may not have totally destroyed my wig. So I was like, I brushed it so hard that, like I was saying before, my fingers hurt really, really bad. I hope that looks okay. So I was just like, you know what? I got this brand new. I don't know what I was doing. A brand new cosplay. So I'll just wear that instead. No. No, actually, because I didn't realize, but the way that they designed the accessories for it, because I was cosplaying Pekora, so the accessories, they did not design it right. Where's the hold on, you can tell that I have not used this. I haven't used this since, oh, there it is, reflect motion. I haven't used this since the last update, so forgive me if I screw some things up. Or if I'm like, where is this button? Where did this button go? I'm totally screwing up the head right now. Actually, you know what? I'm just starting over. See, I'm such a perfectionist. Well, it was more, so, like, she wears, like, she's got, like, these, shoulder, or not shoulder, just, like, arm cuffs, and then she's got, like, special gloves, and they, one of those, like, garters, you know? And so, like, I didn't think that it was gonna be that much of an issue, but no! Because they designed it so poorly. They like put just like ribbons on it. You're supposed to like tie like practically all of the accessories to your body. And it's so dumb. They like made it ribbons when they could have just like sewn stuff to the fabric. So like for example, she has like fuzzy white cuff gloves. And so instead of just making like the trim on the gloves, they made it like, it's like they gave me like a string, like a fuzzy string that I was supposed to tie around black gloves. It's so dumb. It's like, there's no way this was easier than just making a pair of gloves. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. But basically, my outfit was like kind of completely falling apart during the entirety of the convention. Like before I even got into the convention, actually. Because like not only did they just like totally just, they did not make the accessories properly, but the costume itself was like, I mean, like, the base of the costume was fine overall, but it just, they did not design it right. So I had to take off, like, half of my accessories, because it just, like, kept on coming undone. Does that look right? That doesn't look right. Maybe it'll look better with the hair. Though people loved it. People did love it. And I also, I tried to make, because it didn't come with like the little carrots that go in her hair. So I tried to make it myself. I went out, I went out to like Hobby Lobby and just like bought a couple of plastic carrots. Which, by the way, they were almost out of, because I didn't consider the fact that it's almost Easter and people are like making decorations with plastic carrots. Bad timing, but you know. Oh well. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. I'm just gonna keep telling myself that. Yeah, so I tried to make the carrots. And I guess apparently the clips that I bought, because I was gonna, so I got the carrots and then I got some clips and I was going to like hot glue the clips to the carrots so that I could like pin it into my hair, or the wig, I should say, because it's not actually my hair. But apparently I bought the wrong kind of clips because they just kept on sliding out of the hair. And like it wasn't like I got the clips like from a beauty store. So, you know, they were like specifically for hair. So you would think that clips that are for hair would stay in the hair, but I guess not. Maybe it's because it's synthetic hair. I don't know. Point is, they did not stay. So I just like, I clipped one of them to like the front of the almost said drills. I'm not cosplaying Teto. To the braids, and then the other one I just put in my pocket because, you know, she does have a carrot in her pocket. Yeah, people like loved it. I was getting stopped for photos like all the time. I think there was maybe like one other Hollow cosplayer, but I did not see them like in the con, unfortunately. I wanted to. I was like, oh, I hope that I see that, because like somebody that I knew, well, kind of, I knew them from the internet. Somebody I knew was going to be cosplaying Fuwawa, so I was like, oh my gosh, yes, another Hollow fan. But no, we didn't. We never ended up running into each other, sadly. But the convention was pretty fun. I didn't buy like too much. I bought from one of my friends who was in the artist alley, and I got the JoJo A Go-Go art book, which I was very happy about because I saw it one time in Barnes & Noble, and of course, for some reason, every time I go to Barnes & Noble, it's like they have, when I don't have money, they have books that I want to buy. And then when I do have money, they don't have the books anymore. Crazy how that happens. But they did have it, and they said that it was 10% off on all art books, so I got a discount for it. Hooray! So yeah, I got that, and then Mama B got me a little Miku sticker, and I got a little One Punch Man little blind box for Papa B. And I was really hoping, because they had only like a couple of characters that he liked, so I was hoping that he would either get Saitama or Genos, and he got Saitama. I was like, oh yay, because I was deliberating so hard. I was looking at that looks really bad. I was looking at the blind boxes like, like trying really hard to decide which one to get him. Oh my god, it looks so bad. Okay, back up. I need to redo. I need to redo that. That was really bad. Everyone ignore the like looking to the corner. That was really bad. Yeah, I know. He looks really weird right now, but I promise you, once he has his face back on, he'll look just fine. You know what? I was trying to make it like all fancy and stuff. I try to really push myself with, you know, the like angles. Oh yeah, and my friend, it was my friend's very first anime convention, so she got like she got a couple things. She bought some like soap, and her Oshi is Vox Akuma from Niji Sanji, so she has like a little Nui of him on her bag, and she got like a little ducky costume for him. It was really cute. All right, let's try that again. Synthesize corners. All right, it looks better than what it did before. And the panels were pretty good too. There weren't that many panels that I was necessarily interested in. But I mean, you know, it's a new con, so It's alright. Oh man, I might need more actually. Going 10 to 10. Yeah. Shut up. Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. I did not think this through. I mean, I think as of now, they're still planning on hosting again next year. Yeah, no, it still looks bad. It still looks bad. Oh, what's going on? All right. Let me try. Third time's the charm, hopefully. Like I went to a panel that was about like selling your art. The same person who hosted that one is also a VTuber, and they had like a VTubing 101 panel, and Mommy was like, "Oh, you want to go to that one? You want to go to VTubing 101?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, you know, I would love to be a VTuber. I just don't know where to start, you know." I'm desperately in need of a VTubing 101. Yeah, it was a very informative panel though. Though Mama B kept on elbowing me every time they said like, don't compare yourself to other artists. And like, I know I shouldn't do that. I just can't help it. It's so easy. Yeah, I know, right? I need a 201. I've already done the hard part of, you know, getting my act together and actually debuting and everything. You know what, maybe I should just rig like the corners myself. I should probably do that. No, I'm too lazy to do that. Never mind, I lied. We'll see where this one takes me. Hopefully it looks better. I've seen some people, like, they make their heads, like, just the face. Like, just, like, the chin and then the upper part of the face, but I don't do that. I could, but I choose not to. I probably should, but I don't. No, I gotta make my models Megamind. That's very interesting. I did not know that. Alright, I'm just gonna have to take matters into my own hands. This one at least looks better than the last couple attempts. And then one of the other panels that we went to was it was like a name that anime opening sort of thing, and I really wanted to go to that one because I know Mama V, she loves those sorts of games. She watches them on YouTube all the time. Like sometimes I'm just minding my own business and then I start hearing anime openings. I'm like, oh my goodness, she's watching one of those again. Hey, it doesn't look that bad. All right, let's see. How's how's the top one? Oh. Looking up and down is kind of weird. Alright, let's fix that. So, you know, we go into the panel and it, you know, at first it was like, okay, yeah, you know, this will be some fun. Like the people running the panel, they seemed like a very fun bunch. But then, unfortunately, there was a guy on the same team as if they just like divided the room into like two teams, the left side and the right side. And the person, one of the people that was on our side was this guy who was being very, very loud and obnoxious, and he was just like shouting the entire time. Oh my goodness. It was really annoying. And like the MC had to they had to do like a big shush. Like they were doing it like they were shushing the whole room, but listen, we all knew that they were just shushing that one guy because he would not shut up. And he was like shouting over the music too, and we only got 10 seconds to listen to the song. So it's like, man, shut up! I really wanted to shush him, but I did not think he would care. Oh, that looks really whack. It doesn't look as bad. I mean, this whole front part will be covered by hair. But I want to fix it looking down. Yeah, and there were a couple times where he just like shouted out the answer, and it's like, I mean, to be fair, for the most part, the songs that they picked out were like, you know, just very basic, popular anime songs, but like, still, you know, don't just shout out the answer, even if it's obvious. Even if it's like the #1 anime, every single person knows it, everyone has heard the theme song. Don't just shout out the answer. That's just sportsmanship. So yeah, it was very annoying for us. So yeah, if it wasn't for that one guy that was shouting the whole time, would have been a great panel. And I even I like whispered to Mama V, I was like, men have to ruin everything. I'm kidding. You know, before somebody whines, not all men. I know. I'm just saying. There's certain kinds of guys that do that. Yeah, but you know, it's alright. Some people just get a little too excited at conventions. You just gotta, you just gotta be like, all right, just calm down. I told Mama Viola, you know what? The next time we should make our own Name That Anime Song panel. We can tell whoever we want to shut up. And then she won't feel bad because she'll know all the answers. But then that's when it hit me. I realized I had the potential to make the best panel. It was actually like way after I come home. I was like, what if we did a panel that was, do you know more anime than my mom? It's a very silly title, and you might think, like, what kind of a... Obviously, but no! You would be wrong! You guys, you don't understand, or maybe you do, but Mama V watches, like, a lot of anime, like, so many that, like, I have never even heard the name of. She has seen so many, so I thought of doing one that's, like, in the style of, if you know the game show, like, The Floor, where, so it's, like, you got, like, two people, and there'll be, like, a picture up on the screen, and you have to, like, name what the picture on the screen is of. So it'd be something like that, but with anime. And if they beat her, they get a prize. And if they don't beat her, then they have to live with the fact that they don't know more anime than somebody's mom. I thought about, yeah, I don't know. I thought about doing, like, buzzers, but I think what I'll do is, just because, I don't want to give away Mama V's age, but let's just say that her reaction time is not as fast as it once was, so I want to give her a fair shot. So it'll be more like how they do it on The Floor, where it's like, so one person answers it and then the next person answers the next one. But I would do it like less of like, so like on The Floor, the way they do it is they have like each person has their own timer, and so like they have to answer as many as they can, like within the time limit. So what I think I would do instead of having like two timers to keep track of is just like have one set timer. And then like if somebody answers the question wrong, then the other person has a chance to answer it. And if neither of them answer it correctly, then nobody gets a point. But I'm glad I'm getting some feedback that it's a good idea, because Mama V was kind of like, I don't know. It's like, I think I would get too nervous. But I have faith. I think she can do it, because like I said, she has seen a lot of anime. And a lot of them I have never even heard of before. This is just not looking right no matter what I do. Oh my gosh. Pa 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 pa. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I haven't really been watching too much anime, though I am now trying to get back into watching it again. I've just been so busy recently that I just, you know, I just haven't had time. It's like pretty much anytime I'm not streaming, I'm working on something art related. Or I'm at work. Though I did recently, like as of last night, I have finally finished watching Shika no Ko no Ko no Kokoshitantan. It was alright. The whole gimmick kind of wears off after a couple episodes, but it was fine. There was a Hatsune Miku reference, so I like that. And then I also started to watch the new Chinese anime To Be Hero X. It's pretty good. It's very, very interesting. Alright, you know what? I think that's good enough for right now. So I'll do the Z. Or actually, no, I'm gonna do the one for the neck. Oops. I'll do the neck really quick. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, there's only 2 episodes of it out right now, but they've been a good 2 episodes. I love the animation. The animation, it reminds me of like Arcane mixed with Infinity Nikki. And a little bit Miraculous Ladybug too. But like the better episodes of Miraculous Ladybug. Cause like Miraculous Ladybug used to have like, it used to be like well known for having like really nice looking CGI. Oops. And it does also, I think it has like a little bit of similarity to Ladybug. Because I don't really, like I said, it's only had like 2 episodes so far. But it seems like it's got some sort of like a Akuma villain, like kind of similar to Hawkmoth. I don't know. But I'm really excited to see where it goes. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know what superpower I would have. I feel like I would be more like a stand user rather than a superhero. Just like, you know, just like a normal person that just so happens to have this like extraordinary ability, except also I dress like I just walked out of a fashion magazine. Which, oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Steel Ball Run anime got announced. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Hold on. Hold on. There, that's better. Yeah, I'm very happy that part 7 is coming out. Hello, welcome. What the heck? Why does it still do that? It doesn't look right. I guess, something about it looks wrong. Sorry, this is half of my process. It's just like going back and forth. You know what? It's probably fine. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, there's a new JoJo part and a new Toho game that got announced on the same day. It's great. It's great. I'm very happy. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I don't remember. I can never remember like the names of the Toho games. They're always like super long. So I just call it like Toho number whatever. So this one is number 20. I don't know about the voice actors. They're probably going to be different than the ones from the games. Most likely, but all they have revealed is just like a couple of promo images. That's it. So far. And I don't know, I'd have to think. What B-related songs are there? I know that there's gotta be like a couple of B-related songs. I just can't think of any right now. You know what? I should not have actually. I'm gonna get rid of the glue. So actually, I don't need it. I realize that now. Beaver Lady? What? Be related. That's what I said. What? Huh? Wait. Flight of the Bumblebee. What is going on? Why are all of these bad? Fine. Fine. I thought I was gonna be done with all the art meshes, but no. Turns out the art meshes were not done with me. Huh. Wait. Man. See, this is why I hate I hate doing the meshes. It takes so long. I know there's a tool that just like draws them in, but Don't stop believing. That's a pretty good one. I cannot lie, that's a good one. Hello, welcome. All right. I was very happy though at the convention that I got to see a couple of my very few convention friends. And every time I go and talk to people, I get nervous that I'm being like annoying or something. Cause like I want it so bad. I want to have like more friends that I can like hang out and walk around with. Like, don't get me wrong, I love going to conventions with Mama B. I love her very much. However, at the same time, I also would like to hang out with people around my age. You know, just from time to time. Like, I just worry that, you know, sometimes I like talk too much and then I'm like bothering people. And my anxiety gets the best of me. There we go. Yeah. That looks kind of off. Hold on. Well, I mean, well, when it's on stream, you know, I have to be yapping because, like, you know, I'm the one source of entertainment. I'm the only source of entertainment around here, so, you know, I kind of gotta make it all about me. But, you know, when it's just like a social setting, and also when the few friends I have are around other people that I do not know, it makes me kind of anxious, I'm not gonna lie. So then, like, you know, I start having like a conversation with them, and, you know, I think it's going just fine, and then they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna go and do other things, have a good con. I'm like, oh yeah, thanks, you too, bye. But like on the inside, I'm like, no, actually, I want to hang out, I want to go with you. But like, you know, I don't want to be like overstepping my boundaries or anything. I don't want to like insert myself into their friend group and be just that annoying person that nobody invited. I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. Dumb. Like, I'm sure that it's just, you know, like I said, it's just my anxiety getting the best of me, and they don't think that I'm being annoying at all. But I can't help it! Oh yeah, that's looking good. Cause like, you know, I don't really get to see my friends that I make from conventions unless I'm at a convention. So, you know, I feel, and they like all have known each other for like a long time, and I've only known them for like maybe like a year or two, and I rarely ever see them. So I feel like, you know, I feel like I'm kind of just like I said, I feel like I'm inserting myself into the situation, even if maybe perhaps that is not actually the case. There's something about the looking down that does not look right. Yeah, oh, also, apparently I am kind of famous. Maybe famous isn't the right word, but I am somewhat well known in my local convention space. Okay, so like a couple of years back, I did one of the like at the like cosplay competitions, how they have like the like performing competitions. I performed at one of those a couple years ago, and apparently I am kind of famous because, you know, I have quite the background in dance, as I'm sure you all know by now. So I choreograph all of my own performances. So I guess that, like, I didn't know it, but I guess that my performance that one year that I did that really left an impression on some people, because like even like fairly soon after I did that performance, I had people like the next time I went to a convention being like, "Oh, hey, are you the one girl that did the performance at the con last time?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Are you gonna be performing at the competition this one?" Like, "No." Yeah, I feel bad. I just showed up one day with my 14 years of dance experience, won an award, and then left. And I never performed again. That's not true. I've done like a couple of like idol showcases, but like those aren't for like competition or anything. Those are just for fun. I disappeared without a trace. So like every time I like do perform, people are like, "Oh, you're the one person. you're that one that did like that really good performance that one year. Do you do like ballet?" I'm like, "Yeah." I did at one point in time. Yeah, but like, so I was talking to one of my former employees, or not employees, my former coworkers, because they were like running a booth in the artist alley, and they were eating lunch, and then one of the people sitting next to them was like, "Hey, do you do ballet?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, were you the person that performed that one time?" I was like, "Yeah, that's me." So I was like, you know, I never really realized that I made that much of an impression on people. Like, I do want to do more competitions. Just because, you know, I love to cosplay, And I love to dance. I've always been more of a, like, I want to dance my own way sort of person. I'm not really. That's the funny thing, though, is, like, you know, I've always, like, you know, sort of considered myself to be, like, when I was taking dance classes, I was always, like, the worst of the best. But I guess I never took into consideration that even if you're the worst of the best, you're still in the best. Like, you know, if I were, say, like, number 10 in the top 10 list, you know, he's still number 10. That's still pretty good. Not saying I was top 10 in my dance class, because I definitely was not. I wasn't even, like, top 100. Yeah, it's the one bad thing about doing the cosplay contests is just, like, it takes a lot of time. And also, for some odd reason, every time I agree to, like, to do one of those, I'm always, like, the last. I'm always the last person to perform. They gotta save the best for last, I guess. Like, the first year, the one where I really made my mark, I was, like, second to last for the performances. And then the last time that I performed, I was the very last, except I wasn't, because a couple of people arrived late, so they went after me. But yeah, I get it. I'm a tough act to follow. That looks really bad. That looks really bad. I really need to not. Maybe he'll look better once he has a face and hair. Yeah, so that's the one bad thing about that. And then you also have to, like, stay for awards. Like, I wanted to see the cosplay competition for the convention that I was at, but unfortunately, the place that it was hosted at was, like, so small that they couldn't accommodate all the people that were wanting to see it. So they literally had to, like, turn people away at the door, which is really unfortunate. His head looks so shrunk. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I did see one year at a convention that I did not attend, but they had, like, a live stream of their oh, wrong one. They had a live stream of their competition, and I saw there was one girl who won Best in Show, and I could tell that she also was a dancer. Like she had, like, similar training to me, and I was like, it probably won't happen, but I really hope that I see her one day, because I feel like I'm just like you, you're just like me. I mean, you know, not to say that, you know, the people who don't have like a dance background are like not as good or anything, because, you know, they definitely, all the people that I have met that do like, they do the performance competitions, they have all been really good. But, you know, it's a bit like, I would say it's a bit like having the dance experience that I never had. As I've told the stories before about how I always felt like very isolated in dance because, you know, I didn't like the same things that all the other girls did. I was a nerd, and, you know, I liked anime and stuff. And pretty much none of the other people in my dance classes liked that. So I felt very alone a lot. So it would be nice to, you know, have somebody who also has a dance background and is also into the nerd stuff, you know. Oh my god, it looks so weird. It looks so weird. It's probably, I'm trying to tell myself that it's gonna look fine. Wait, did I flip it? Did I flip it? Well, I did now. Well, I mean, I am retired. I have thought about going back to dance. Whoops. There we go, that's the right one. I just don't really know of any, like, I don't know of any dance studios near me that do adult classes, because I would love to learn how to dance on point, even though points is not very good for your feet. Yeah, it was just a bit of a surprise that I never really considered before. Alright, the face is coming back. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the ears with his hair. Hold on, let me turn that on. So these should go, yeah, these are gonna go in the back. Yeah. I mean, it hasn't been that long since I've been a dancer. Do I have abs? I mean, not really. They're not like super defined, but, you know, I do have a bit of stomach muscles. Okay, I gotta put all of his, not this one actually, no, I'll leave that one alone. Okay, so that one gets its own, and actually, you know what, I forgot to do, and then I'm pretty sure if I remember this correctly, I just make one that's just for the head. Okay. Yeah, I really hope that I see that girl performing at another convention. I really hope I do. 'Cause I just wanna be like, oh my gosh, I feel you so much. I also used to do dance like all the time. I don't even know how old she is. Like I said, I was not physically at the convention that she performed at. So, you know. Though she could do turns in second. I can't do turns in second. I used to kind of be able to do them on my left side, but turns are my weakness. I was better at leaps. I always sucked at doing turns. Whoops. Actually, yeah, no, that's right. I should. Hopefully I remember this right. No, I shouldn't. Oh wait, I screwed up. Okay, alright. Screw up, undone. Why is this all the way down here? Get back up there. Get back up there. Yeah. Go in there. Okay. Or actually, you know what? Forget the face. I'm gonna do the eyes. Oh, that looks so weird! That looks so off-putting. Ooh. I'm thinking maybe I should just like rig the eye, because I'm gonna just like copy and paste it, because I do the cheater mode. I do the cheater mode when it comes to eyes, but I also kind of don't really want to do it. Nah, I don't think she was the same age as Mama V. She looked probably like around my age. I couldn't tell. Maybe either a little older or a little younger than me. I couldn't really tell. They didn't really get any close-ups of any of the performers. But normally, usually the like people who dance for the cosplay competitions, they usually are like on the younger side. I am just the exception. You know what? Let's just do it. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I did not do anything for the meshes for these ones, because I'm just gonna copy and paste it, so. And then I don't know. I don't think there is like a youngest, like a limit to how young you can be, but I don't know, I could be wrong. It probably is like at least 15 or older. But I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been a couple of years. make this. No, make it smaller. Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool to like do a duo with someone. Like I've always wanted to be in one of those like idol dance groups. But I've only ever seen the first season of Love Live. And you know, I'm not, like I said, I'm the kind of person that likes to dance their own way. So I don't like having to learn choreography that people have done like a million times. That's like one of the rules for being a convention idol, is that like, you know, you can't be like possessive over choreography because everybody does the same choreography except for me because I have to be different. I have to be different and I have to do all my own choreography. However, I always wanted to do the dance to 1, 2, 3 by Morning Musume. I remember I always used to see like videos, like MMD videos of characters I liked doing that dance, and I would see people doing like flash mobs of that dance. I was like, man, I want to do that. But I never had enough friends to do that. Well, pick me, they do it for male validation. I do it just because I want to be unique. I don't care if other people are watching. I just want to be different. I want to be the fish that jumps out of the tank. Yeah, alright. So far, so good. No, it's like a picture of the fish, like, it jumps out of, like, the one fish tank with, like, a bunch of fish in it into another fish tank that's, like, that doesn't have any fish in it. And he says, I'm not like y'all. There we go, that's it. That's the model. That's the model. He looks great. Oh my goodness. Alright, okay, back to business. Back to business. I'm gonna bring his eyebrows down a little bit. Now I think the eyes need to be brought down a smidge. Just a smidgen. Can you turn it down just a skosh? I don't know why, but like when he looks up, it looks like his eyes are like wider apart than they are. Even though they are most certainly not. I don't know. I don't know, gang. That's what it was. That's what it was. I needed to hook it to that one. And then... Oh, here comes the scary part. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. See, like, it does look better with the eyes. Ooh, but however, I just noticed that there's some strange triangular mess going on with his chin. You cannot have that. What is going on? What? Okay. Okay, I think that's gotten all smoothed out. Okay. I am planning, though, actually, for the next convention that I go to, I wanna try out for their like K-pop and J-pop competition. I don't know. I might not get in because my idea for what I want to dance is it might not be exactly what they have in mind. It's not your typical J-pop and K-pop dance. It's more musical theater based, I would say. But yeah, I wanna give it a try. Also, I'm also going to do that instead of just like the general cosplay contests, because competition for that convention, the next convention that I'm planning to go to, the competition for that one is very fierce. And I don't mean like competition as in like the people I'm competing against. I mean like to get accepted to perform in it, because they only have like a couple slots per like league. I don't know if that's the right word. It's like, if you don't know, so for cosplay competitions, they have like beginner, journeyman, master, like those sorts of, I'm just gonna say leagues because I don't know how else to describe them. Yeah, he is actually looking a lot better. But so the convention that I'm going to be going to, they only allow like a select number of people. So yeah, even though I totally could just, you know, I probably could get in very easily, but, you know. Yeah, the different weight classes. My first time performing, I really didn't know like what to put myself under because I was like, you know, I'm not a beginner when it comes to like cuz you know, when I'm thinking like beginner in that scenario, I'm thinking like I have never performed in front of a crowd of people. That's what I think of when I think of like beginner performer. And I am most certainly not a beginner performer. However, I am a beginner when it comes to like cosplay contests. So I wasn't sure if, you know, if I should go based on like my skill level or like, you know, based on how many performances I've done. Cause like when I applied, the terminology for it was kind of it was kind of hard for me to like follow really. So I was like, I don't know what to classify myself under. His eye is bothering me. Hold on. Okay. And reflect. Cute, cute. Let's reflect in those two. Yeah, well, so for the convention that I'm planning to perform at next, the way that they do it is you have to like submit a video just to like to show your skill, like your skill level. So, you know, that should be no problem for me. All right. No, thankfully. Thankfully, no Zoom calls. And thankfully, it's not like your typical dance audition. Dance auditions are hard. At least they are for me. So, like when you do like an audition for dance, they give you like a choreography. They give you like 15 minutes to rehearse it, and then you perform it to the best that you can. So I much prefer just like doing your own audition. I also yesterday, changing the subject. Yesterday was my cousin, my baby cousin's first birthday, so I had to go over and celebrate. Is that like a cut? Oh man, it's okay. I can fix it later. And like I had to like sign a card for his birthday. I was like, why do we need to have a card for a 1-year-old's birthday? He's not gonna read it. He's 1 year old. I was like, I don't know what to put. He's literally babby. So I just wrote gabu gabu. So I was like, I don't know what to write. He's never gonna read it. Alright. Now we'll do Mouth, employee of the mouth. All right. But man, did I get a gift? No, the baby got a gift. Yeah, we got him like some little like Fisher Price toy. Well, I think we're gonna be. I'm gonna be like in his life more than. I'm not gonna see him like. It's not gonna be like I'm gonna see him once when he's 1 year old, and then the next time I see him won't be until he's like 17. You know, it's not gonna be like that. I don't think so. I hope not. I hope to maintain a good relationship with my cousin. His daughters, for some reason, they both love me. I don't get why. I'm not that great. I never know like what to say to them or anything, 'cause you know, they're just like, they just want to be like on their iPad the whole time, and like I don't know how to relate to children. It's true. I haven't been a child in many years. It has been many years since I have been a child. And all the better for it, because oh my god, they had like, my cousins had like a couple of their friends over, and their friends like all have like 3 to 5 children for some reason. Meanwhile, I'm stuck there being the only person that is an only child. No, not decades. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess technically, yeah, but not really. Anyways. But like, oh my goodness. It was a madhouse. It was a madhouse. Because they all had like, daughters between like the ages of like 7 to like probably like 13 or something. Oh my gosh. I never ever in my life want to be in a room filled with little girls ever again. Because it is just, it was just drama. Just drama. I'm like, you guys are too young. You're too young to be having all this drama and like, be like yelling at each other all the time. Like, you guys complain too much. I sat alone in a room with the whole group for like maybe 2 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. I guess. I don't know. I don't know why these kids are like yelling at each other all the time. I could not tell you. Why is his nose gone? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know how teachers handle all these children. I could not do it. And they do it all for like such little pay too. It's like, oh my gosh, you would have to pay me like $200 an hour. You would have to pay me $200 an hour to sit with that many young children. Man, I don't even know. They were doing like some sort of like Simon Says thing or something. I don't know. When I came in, they were all doing like makeup. They were doing like, they were giving each other makeovers or something like that. And doing like hair chalk. Thankfully, they didn't try to do hair chalk on me. My hair, let's just say my hair is not made for hair chalk. Also, I already have cool hair. I don't need chalk. I did have hair chalk like at one point in time, but you know, I got like, my parents gave me yellow hair chalk, which didn't really work out because, as you can see, my hair is kind of sort of already yellow. So, you know, it was a nice thought, but in execution, yeah. Could have been thought out a little bit better. Alright, we're gonna have to do something about the chin shading. It is bucking me. I don't think my yellow needs more yellow. I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm set. Uh-oh, what is going on with that? That's better. That's much better. Oh, I already have bee stripes on my hair. You guys are all trying to give me hairstyles that I already have. It is too selected. Shut up. I hate doing the mouth. I hate the mouth so much. No, I have enough. I have enough stripes. You guys, that's what, you know what? That's what internet commenters do. They make drama. So, you know what? You guys are just fulfilling your roles. I cannot complain. Y'all are just trying to do your jobs. I get it. I get it. You're doing a great job. Doing a great job, sweeties. Ba 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 ba. And oh my gosh, and they were trying to watch like the third How to Train Your Dragon movie, which from what I've heard is the worst of all of the How to Train Your Dragon movies. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the only one that I haven't seen. But anyways, they were all trying to watch it, and like, you know, their like family room with all the TV stuff is right next to the dining room where all the people, all the adults talking were. And so they were like, we can't hear the movie! Adults, you need to be quiet! And then like one of them was like, adults, you need to shut up! And then one of the parents like turned around, and I was like, oop, you're in trouble now. And she was like, what was that? It's like, yeah, you really done it now. And mommy was like, why don't you guys just turn on the subtitles so that you know what they're saying? And I was like, that's bold of you to assume that they can read that fast. It's sad, but it's true. They probably can't read that fast. Not only because they are all, you know, very small children, most of them, but also because kids today can't read. It's true. It's true. I don't think they could read that fast. But, you know, they ended up, they couldn't figure out how to turn the subtitles on, so they ended up just, like, not watching the movie. There we go, there we go. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Yeah, that's probably true. Teachers just aren't valued. And it sucks, because they have probably one of the most important jobs you can have. Oh well. Ba ba ba. I was just like, you know, as soon as I got out of the room full of kids, I was like, God, I'm so glad I'm not a preteen anymore. Whenever I'm at one of those, like, social events, I always feel like the odd man out, because everybody's, there's no people that are, like, my age in my family. I am, like, the only person in my immediate family that is a young adult. All my cousins are, like, in their 30s and 40s and have children. And their children are all, like, several years younger than me. I think my oldest second cousin is, like, I think she's, like, 7 years younger than me. Which isn't that bad, but it's still, like, you know, I don't know how to relate to that. I don't know what middle schoolers like. And I kind of don't want to know. Ooh, he's got a blush. That's right. That's right. I added a blush. Let me show you. Let me show you the magic. So, where it says cheek, that's where I normally do the blush parameter. So, all you gotta do is at 0, you set the opacity to 0, and then boom, you can turn it on and off. I mean, my older relatives they're nice, you know, it's fine to talk to them. It's just, you know, it's just, I just don't feel as welcome, you know, in a room where it's like either people that are like 30 and older or like 13 and under. I'm just kind of stuck in the middle. Yeah, I feel like I am not as respected. It also doesn't help that I look like I'm like a teenager. So like I feel like I'm not as respected in a crowd full of like older adults. And I am not a child. I have no idea how to relate to children, so I can't really mingle with like the younger kids either. So yeah, I'm just in like a sort of limbo where I just don't really fit in with anybody. No, no smoking! No smoking! Smoking is bad. I'll just add a mustache. Just put on a mustache. Like, yes, the economy. How do you do, fellow grown-ups? Actually, actually, I should do it like how I do human ears. Yeah, they'll never suspect. Ugh, I'm running into the problem that I feared that I was gonna run into. Yeah, something about the game. Hey, how about that sports game? You know, the game with the guys and the ball. Yeah, you know, how about it? Yeah, that was the thing that I worried about. It's like, it's hard to make a 2D object like 3D. You gotta be really skilled with it, and I am not. Gotta move the ball. The sport ball, no. No, not a sport ball. This thing needs to move. Yeah. Yeah, just you just gotta imagine I'm gaining XP from this. From this situation. I'm sure that there is a way, I just don't know how to do it. Alright, and then here's my sneaky trick. Here's my sneaky trick to... Alright. And then when it's like this, you just... boop. Hopefully it'll work with the hair. Yeah, oh sorry. I'm sorry if you hear my phone buzzing. It's my work. Blah, blah, blah. Because we got a bunch of stuff shipped in, and so my bosses are like, oh, you got this, and this shipping. Okay, great, I'll deal with it when I'm at work, but I am not at work right now. I forgot that normally I don't really care when my phone buzzes because I usually use my headset microphone, but I'm not using my headset microphone right now, so I totally forgot that you could probably hear my phone. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. No, it's not my secret boyfriend texting me. It's not my secret boyfriend. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of an anime guy that I like. I can't think of any. I don't know. My secret boyfriend Hatsune Miku there. I really cannot think of any. A boyfriend from Canada? Chris McLean? yeah, that's it. It's my secret boyfriend, Chris McLean. All right, campers. At least, you know, at least it's not, I don't have my ringer on. So you don't hear my Peter Griffin text tone. I have the text tone that goes like, where he's like, who's texting me? I've had that one since I was in like since I got my first iPhone. I've had that. Actually, no, I'm not gonna copy paste that one because this one does not have the ball. No, I don't have the voice pack. I just have the one text tone. No, it's okay. He's in jail, so I just get all his money. That's the play. That's the play, you know. You could probably look it up. He just says who's texting me? Though I have seen the Jamster like commercials where it's like text 500 Family Guy to get the Family Guy ringtone, the Family Guy theme song ringtone. I remember seeing those commercials like all the time when I was a kid and being like, whoa, oh my gosh. I can't wait to have a phone and get Jamster ringtones. And then I found out that they went out of business because they scam stuff. Yeah, me and my friends, we really liked the Gummy Bear song. That one was a certified Zoomer brain rot classic. That was our Skibbity Toilet. This is the Gummy Bear song. Look for the Gummy Bear album in stores November 13th. Or however it goes, I don't remember. And then Crazy Frog was the OG brain rot. Why is there like a cut here? Oh my gosh, I'm so going to have to go back and redraw the headphones. Or recolor them. Ugh. I can't believe this is happening. See, that's why I'm anxious. I'm anxious about ever drawing models for people because I'm worried that I'm gonna make tiny little errors like that. And then I'm gonna be like, oh no! I'm sorry, Live2D Rigger. I'm sorry, I'm such a bad artist. Please forgive me. Oh yeah, I like the butterfly song. No, I remember the first time that I saw that song, it was called like the Pikachu song, even though it had nothing to do with Pikachu. They just had like a video of like a looping gif of Pikachu just dancing. Yeah, I also really liked I liked the I think her name was like Anna Blue. I liked the design of her. The song was okay. I mean, you know, it wasn't Crazy Frog, but you know. Crazy Frog is the guy to beat, you know. Know what I'm saying? Right, these two I think I can do at the same time. Actually, maybe not, because I'm gonna have to make the one for this one special. It's spatial. Crazy Frog found dead in Ohio. Oh my gosh, is he the Loveland Frogman? Whoa, that would be an insane plot twist. That would be a pretty that would be a pretty interesting legend. Legend has it. Crazy Frog roams the streets of Ohio. He is the Loveland Frog monster. That would be like if Mothman turned out to be, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like other famous moths. I can't think of any. This is not turning the way that I want it to be. Why can't you just do what I want? Huh? Why can't you just do the things I want you to do? You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna have to fix the headphones anyways. I'll just make them as good as I can right now and we'll deal with it later. What is going on with this? There we go. That's slightly better. No, I'm lying. I'm lying to myself. It does not look better. I have to say, it's nice. It's nice to not have to get my tablet set up for one of these streams for once. It's nice to just, you know, just hop on my computer and boom, there's all the stuff I need. Oh my god. Why does it look so wavy? Also, the whole thing needs to go down. There. Okay. You know what? It works. It works for now. Oh, wait. I forgot I need to synthesize the corners. No! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! No. No, it looks so wrong. What was I thinking? Why did I design it like this? The headphones don't even make sense. Why did I make this thing the way that it is? Oh, my back is getting sore. Whew. I gotta wrap it up. I'm not disgusted by it. I'm disappointed by it. It could be so much better. I'm disappointed by how poorly thought out it is. Alright, synthesize these corners. It's not as bad, I don't think. That one is. Okay. It's alright, it's alright. Easy fix. Easy fix. See, look at that. Look at that. Not too bad. Except for the ball, but... The ball is its own problem. Oh, and I totally forgot about his goggles too. Dang it. Here I thought I was almost done. Alright. Gonna try something. This is my very first time. This is my first time ever making glasses. So we'll just have to see how this goes. Okay, alright. That's kind of... Oh, and I forgot to... That's what I forgot to do. There. Yeah, you know what? This is looking not too bad. I believe. I do declare. Alright. Let's see. This might be a difficult procedure. I kind of don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. What are any of us doing? You know? You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that difficult, but it's definitely difficult. Oh no, oh no, please don't break apart. No. Oh, maybe I should have glued it. I probably should have glued it. Yeesh. Wait, isn't there... I thought there was a point here. There. No, why? Ugh. It's making me mad. But at least the effect of the shine looks good. Can't be too mad. Alright, there we go. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm good with that. Okay. Look at that! See? All according to plan. Alright, now let's see how... Okay, here's where I might have failed. You know what? We'll move it up just a tiny bit. No one will ever know. Yeah, no one will ever know. There we go, there we go. No, no, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. You have no idea. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, I may have to glue... Yes, okay. Let's see. Wait, what is it? Why? What is this one glued to? I don't remember doing that. Okay. Let's stretch that out a little bit. Stretch that out. There. There, all better now. Okay. Now, no, I keep on pressing the wrong one. This one. All right, what is going on? Why is it not connecting like that? What the heck? Ooh, Live2D, you drive me crazy sometimes. But I'm trying to get this done quick. So I'm going to ignore it for right now. Just for now. Okay. There we go, there we go. That's pretty cute. No, no! See, I keep on pressing the wrong buttons. Alright, the lens... The highlight on the lenses might need a little more work, but that's alright. It's fine for now. Let's quickly move on to the hair. I'll do the hair and the ears separate. Or do hair XY. Pop, 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 pop. It looks like his wig just kind of fell off. Okay, okay. This might just have to be a project for tomorrow, because I don't want to deal with the layers. I really don't want to deal with layers. I don't think it'll come to that, but it does drive me a little crazy sometimes. Okay, on second thought, maybe I shouldn't have done it all in one layer. Okay, that's... We'll remove all his bangs. It looks really silly right now. He looks like some sort of weird monk or something. But I promise you, it'll all look fine. Yeah, something like that. Wait. Yeah, okay. That works. Actually, I should probably do this like both with and without his goggles. That would only make sense, right? Right. Okay. Okay, now we can reflect it. Boink. Yeah. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, yeah. He does kind of have the Mega Man vibe, or Mega Mind vibes. I guess, you know, with these shoes, he does have Mega Man vibes too. Those chunky robot shoes. This one, he looks like a chihuahua right now. I would call this this is pretty close to a Mega Mind stare. Ba 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 ba. I could see it, yeah. All right. Now, if you guys really want to see me raging at Live2D, just wait until I start rigging the mouth. That's when all hell breaks loose for me. I hate rigging the mouth. I hate it. It's so tedious. Even though the one that I'm doing is for V-Bridgers, so like, you know, it can be like streamlined a lot easier. It's still so annoying. And I hate it. What the heck is going on with this? What? I guess you know what? It won't matter because it's gonna be covered by hair anyways. Yeah, models take they take quite a while to put together, but they can be pretty satisfactory. Especially when you get into like the physics. I love doing physics. It's so much fun. Especially the hair physics. Not so much like the body physics. That's like sometimes I wish that I could like get like a Live2D assistant. Just to rig all the parts that I don't want to. Oh, that's fair. The math kind of physics are very interesting too. Alright, let's see if I can do all of the spikes together. See how this will work. Oh, now he looks emo. Oh, I forgot the lightning! Oh no! Okay. Ooh, and I did forget to turn back on the hair shading on the face. Oh well, you know what? I can do that later. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. It's what it's. No, it's not doing what I want it to do. Once again. That's the theme of this stream, is it's not doing what I want it to do. God help me. Alright. Sometimes I feel like I get a little too hung up on like the tiny little details that people probably aren't going to notice. Like if there's like a tiny little error in the coloring, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go fix it or it's ruined. But it's probably fine. It's like so tiny that he would have to be like like this close to the screen for you to be able to notice the error. Right, and reflect that. I'm not gonna reflect the spikes just because they're so, oops, they're so different. They're so unique. They're so not like the rest of his hair. Yeah, we'll just see how this goes. For me, a lot of Live2D is just trial and error. I think, does this work when it's like this? Yes, no, maybe? Not really. Squish it down a little bit. Just a little bit. No, I changed my mind. Beep boop, beep boop. I'm gonna pull this up actually. He's not looking too bad so far. All things considered, I do need to work on the headphones a bit. Oh, he looks really anime like that. I know that's kind of the whole point, but like, man. He looks like he should be the protagonist of some, like, 2010s kids anime. Like, he looks like he should be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so sweaty in here. Why do I always get sweaty in here? Like, I swear it's not that hot in my house. Maybe it's the heat from my light? I don't know. But I don't want to turn my light off because then I'll lose the tracking from my beautiful, beautiful face. Yeah, I need to work on that. That's true. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's probably fine. I mean, I don't normally, like, I don't normally stream for that long. It's just, it's only for these ones. That's true. I am cooking pretty hard. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna save the ears for tomorrow. Oh, what a nice, normal-looking person. Surely there is nothing about this person that would be odd or peculiar in any way. But I want to make... I need to give him a little bit more of a yaoi chin. yowie that bad boy up. His head looks a little small. Especially when he looks up. Alright, and now his mouth needs to go down. He actually looks kind of cute. Hold on. Let me move his mouth down. Man, you know, I need to fix up his hair a little bit there, but he looks really cute actually. Very cute, very cute. All right. The American touch. Good morning, USA. I'm a little bit nervous about rigging his mouth because I haven't had a VTuber with the little like flesh fangs since Griffin's original model. Though to be fair, I think I did a pretty good job with it. I think I did a decent job rigging his mouth. Yeah, he definitely has like some anime bad boy vibes going on. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He definitely looks like that. Yeah. Ah! No, 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 no! Don't look at that. Don't look at that. It's fine. It's fine. I still think his head needs to be a little bit bigger. I'm just gonna make the whole thing. We're just gonna wait. I know how to do it. Wait, no. Wait. How do I do it? Is it Alt? Yes. There we go. It does look better. It does look better now. Okay. Oh, but gotta hide that. Gotta hide that. You know, the good thing about 2D VTuber models is that you can just like completely crush their skull. You can crush their skull to make it fit into the hair. That sounds very wrong, but in the context, in this particular context, it's fine. Alright, and reflect. It's a lot of reflect. Fix up some little bony areas. Make sure his jawline is nice and smooth. Love a guy with a smooth jawline. Yeah. Like Chris McLean. See? Brought it back around. Sir. Get that tongue back in there. No. No, 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 no. No. That's what I say. That's what I say every time Rayo Bluelock is on screen. Like, put your tongue away, sir. He's always doing that in every picture. There, fixed it. We don't need to see any blue monster boy tongue. Not right now. Not until I rig the mouth. No. Okay. I don't like that it does that. I'm sure. It's just a headset. I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. I'll fix the headset eventually. Probably. Okay, I said I can crush their skulls, but not like that. Not where the hair is. The hair is where you want the least skull crush to be. The skull's gotta be smooth where the head is. Or where the hair is. Well, I mean, it should be smooth where the head is too, normally, but... Alright, and then reflect. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, it's a little bit rough, but we're getting there. We're going places. Yeah, yeah, you agree? The Awizodal of understanding and appreciation. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do the ears this time. I think I'm gonna end it here. Ooh, so I can rest my back a little bit. Alright, well, thank you everybody for joining and watching for this long. It's been pretty fun. I can't wait to do some more fun things with this model, and I'm very nervous to work on the tail, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it when the time comes. So, yeah, thank you everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Have a